Wagwan Rosters, welcome back to another vid, man. It's your girl Ray 2 Raw in the building. You already know what the going, twin. You already know the vibes, man. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, y'all know this is a story time. So please sit back, relax, grab some snacks, grab your bone, grab your blunt, grab whatever you need to just enjoy this video right here. Now this story time, this is actually not my first time getting pulled over, but this was the most serious out of all the times I've gotten pulled over, simply because, yeah. All right, we got some tickets on this go, man. Now, before we get into this video, man, I do actually have a whiskey already rolled and pearled, but we are going to spark it a little bit later in the video. Now, to start this story time off, I have to tell you every event that took place this day, man. Now, this actually happened about a few weeks ago. I'll say probably 2-3 weeks ago, actually. And on this day, I was actually gonna go hang out with the homies, man. If y'all don't know Peso and Vaughn, y'all boys go check out their channel, man. They the main homies I've been hanging around with lately, and it's just a vibe every time we hang out on God. So you feel me? We was getting ready to hang out, and we was actually gonna shoot up to New York and, you know, ride the scooters around for a little bit, get some footage, things of that nature, like, you know what I'm saying? Real chill, calm day. So basically, man, I had woke up, man. I believe we was on the phone early in the morning in the group chat call. I really can't remember, but I believe we was. But I made an impulsive decision to go ahead and buy a scooter. So I bought a scooter, and it turns out, man, that shit was fun as fuck. And I don't regret the purchase at all. So now me and the homies, we do not live close to each other at all. My boy Vaughn lives a good like hour and 30 minutes away from me. Peso don't live too far from me on some real shit. Peso like a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes from me and shit like that. But Peso has not met Vaughn in real life yet. So we were on the phone for about like a couple hours, bro. Like we were really deep into a conversation and shit like that. And I was like, man, fuck it. Like, are we out today or what? Like, let's go ahead, man. Like, we all got scooters. Let's go ahead. Fuck it. And Peso was down. She was down for it, man. She knew some spots. She's like, all right, man, fuck it. Come on, pull up. And Vaughn was also down for that shit too. Now, Vaughn actually don't got a V, so you feel me? Being the good friend I am, man, I'm going to go scoop my homeboy. You feel me? Now, like I said, we did wait a little late in the day. I say it was probably about like already 1 o'clock. And usually when I take like long trips, I like to leave a little bit earlier, like way earlier, like 9-10 o'clock and shit. Just so the fact that we have more time throughout the day to hang out and things of that nature. So I ended up leaving the house late, like I said. And on my way to Vaughn, because I'm already making my way. On my way to Vaughn, I haven't even left my motherfucking town yet, man. Haven't even left my town yet, and I got pulled over. Now, I got pulled over, and this is the same cop that has pulled me over. The first ever time I got pulled over, this is the same cop. And I remember him because he remembered me. He literally told me, do you remember me? I pulled you over in August. So yeah, I remember you, nigga. Like, anyway, I also remembered it was him because I was having a really bad day, and he fucked around, pulled me over, and wrote me some tickets for like my tents and shit like that. So that's also how I remember him. Now, this cop let me go with a warning. Like, on some real shit. He let me go with a warning. I still had the same windshield. I still had the same tits on and everything, and he still let me go. So after he lets me go, I continue driving, bro. I got like an hour drive. I gotta fucking go. Like, you feel me? This was some bullshit right here. I was kind of upset because I'm like, damn, bro, like, I just left my fucking crib, and you know what's crazy? He was actually sitting outside of like where I come out of my crib. He was actually sitting right there, and I had a feeling he was gonna pull me over too. I had a feeling because I seen him, and then I ended up turning the corner, and this nigga's right behind me. So that was the crazy part. And I'm on my way to my homeboy crib. Now, mind you, I still got like an hour and whatever. So I'm over here pushing it, bro. I'm trying to get here so I can get back down here. That's the crazy part because, like I told y'all, Peso only lived like a good 40 minutes from me. But we're finna link up all together, so I have to go get homeboy, and you feel me? bring him back to where we at and shit like that. So long story short, I end up picking up my homeboy, and then we on the way back. Now mind y'all, it's like 3 o'clock. Like it's gonna take us like till 4 something to get back down to where we finna go. And Peso was actually planning to bring us to New York, and New York is not that far from, you know, the area, so it wasn't finna be too much of a drive and shit like that. So we ended up coming back down. It's already like 4 o'clock, you feel me? You see how we went from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock? An hour there, an hour back. Just remember that. Just remember that right there. When we got there, it was pretty dark. It was already around 5, 6 o'clock. Now, it wasn't like dark because it's 5, 6 o'clock. It's just dark because of this daylight savings and shit. So that really sucks. Like, I hate when the sun goes down now, because like now it feels like it's already too late, you know what I'm saying, to do shit. But anyway, so we were out there pretty late. I won't lie to you guys. I say we probably got back to Peso crib around about 11:30, bro. For real, either 11 or 11:30. But we went back to Peso crib because that's where my car is parked up at. And yeah, from there, me and Vaughn, we was on our way back to his crib, bro. So mind y'all, like I said, an hour 30. So it was gonna take us about like till 1 o'clock to get back to his crib. And I was cool, calm, because it was gonna take me like 2 a.m. to get back to my crib. Now y'all really don't like being out late, but when it's like, you know what I'm saying, shit like this, like shit for fun and things of that nature, like yeah, I hang out with the homies, stuff like that. But genuinely, I really don't like driving late at night. And also, I really don't like not being in my crib before a certain time, bro. It's just a me thing. Like, when you grow up, you're gonna understand, bro. Ain't shit outside. Ain't shit outside. But you know what's inside? My bed. My bed inside. You feel me? You know what's inside? My za. My za's inside. You feel me? Like, niggas trying to get home, things of that nature. As I'm bringing my boy home, bro, I'm literally just trying to get him home so I could get home. Like, you feel me? You catch the drift when I'm, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? I was pushing a little bit over the speed limit, but at the same time, like, yo, like, it's 12 o'clock at night, bro, and I wasn't even doing nothing crazy. Like, I would stay up in the 75s, 80s. No more than 80, bro. My truck cannot go no more than 80, bro. I know I be talking about some pushing 90 in my SRT, but look, okay, she go to 80 for real, you know what I'm saying? So as we get closer to my homeboy crib, bro, we're literally like a few towns over. Like, it literally says like 30 minutes left into the drive, you feel me? So we're getting closer and closer. The time is coming down and shit like that. And y'all, when I tell y'all, bro, this road here is mad dark. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, that whole area just had like a whole bunch of trees and like just no lights. Like, you feel me? Like, it was hella fucking dark, bro, literally. And it doesn't help that I have tint on my window, but I can still see. Like, you feel me? In my car, I can still see the road and shit like that. And I got my headlights tinted, and I can still see. You feel me? Regardless, like, I can still see, but just know it's dark as hell. You feel me? Hella dark. So a few minutes into this like 30 minutes or less drive back to his crib, immediately out of nowhere, bro, I see flashing lights. Now, and this I'm sorry, that sound was really funny, but the story is not funny, okay? Now, I see the flashing lights in my rearview mirror, and immediately I start changing lanes to go, you know, go back over to the right side on the shoulder. Now mind you, I was in the left lane. Now this dude pulled me over in the middle lane. Now I get over one more time to the right side, and y'all, there is no fucking shoulder. There is no, you know, on the side of a highway, there's a white line and then there's a space, and then there's like, you know, a barricade or something, like a, what's it called? Yeah, it's like a, not a barricade, it's like a rail, it's like a rail, guardrail. Y'all, when I tell you, like, there was no shoulder, there was a white line, and then after that, grass. Like, you feel me? Straight grass. So in this moment, I am still driving. Like, literally, I am still driving because there's no shoulder, and this cop has his lights on, and I need to pull over. You feel me? So The next thing I see coming up, I see an exit. You feel me? So I take the exit. Now as I'm going up the exit, I'm going up slowly because I do not want this cop to think like, yo, this car is running from me. That is the last situation I want to be in, bro. Talking about, yo, why did you run from me? Run! Like, you feel me? Hell no, bro. So literally, I go out of the exit, and once again, there is no shoulder. So you know what I do see? I see in the middle of the street, like there's like these yellow lines. Now, the yellow lines, they have like diagonal lines in them. So obviously it's not a turning lane, it's not nothing. Like it's like a little fucking square or something, and it's just yellow lines, and then there's diagonal lines in the yellow lines. So you know what I did? I pulled my car onto the yellow lines because I cannot stay in front of the exit, and also there's more cars coming from this side of the road, like, you feel me? So I thought the safest option was to be in the yellow lines. I thought y'all had to change the battery real quick, but we back into it with this story, man. So I pull up on the yellow lines, and immediately, now I do this every time I get pulled over because, like, literally, why not? Like, in this situation, I feel as though it was the most appropriate to do as well. Put my car in park, turn off my car, and then I immediately take the keys out of the ignition and hold my hands out the window, just like this. You feel me? Because I do not want this cop to think like I was trying to run from him or nothing, and I'm trying to be respectful. I am not going to run or nothing. You feel me? I have nothing to hide. So the cop ends up walking up to the passenger side window where Vaughn is sitting at. You feel me? I ended up rolling down that window, and you feel me? He says his name, all that, and he's like, do you know the reason why I'm pulling you over? And he ended up, and I said no. He ended up telling me, he says, you were following a bit too closely, and I ended up catching you going 82 miles per hour. After he says that, bro, I literally reply with, I'm sorry, like, I'm just trying to get home. You feel me? He asked me where am I heading to in a hurry, and I literally just end up telling him, bro, like, I'm trying to drop my friend off. He lives such and such, like, this far from compared to me. I live all the way in such and such, like, you feel me? It's a big drive. He then ended up saying the car smells like marijuana, and when was the last time that you smoked? And I won't lie to y'all, I gelled off this twin, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I gelled to him because the last time we ended up smoking was we hotboxed Peso's car on the way back to her crib. So what I ended up telling him was the last time we had smoked was when we had got to New York. Now, after telling the officer that, you feel me, he ends up saying hang tight, and he goes away for a few minutes. Now me, I'm over here talking to Vaughn, bro. I'm like, yo, Vaughn, like, just chill. Like, you feel me? Like, I got pulled over like earlier today, bro. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, it's my second time getting pulled over in a day, bro. Like, you feel me? And I won't even lie to y'all, bro. I was telling the homie, bro, shit, I'm scared as hell, twin. I won't even lie to you, man. Like, cause at that moment, I won't even lie, man, I was a little fried, but I sobered up quickly, bro. Like that, after the fucking, I seen the lights cut on, sobered up immediately. I'm like, oh shit, like, you feel me? Like, y'all, I've never got pulled over on the highway before. Now, oh no, I passed the whole part about the license and registration. See, I be too fried to be motherfucking telling stories like after the fact. Now, I just realized this now. I just forgot to say, like, in the beginning of the story, the cop did ask me for my license and registration and all that. That's how he knew, like, I was not from where I was at, and that's why he asked me, like, where was I heading and shit like that. So just to get that out of the way, because I literally just remembered that shit like just now, and I was literally contemplating if I wanted to tell the whole story over or if I wanted to just add it in and literally just let y'all niggas know. Because I'm way too fried to redo this bit, man. We already halfway through this shit. So after that happened, bro, literally the cop comes back to my side of the window, and he ends up telling me and Vaughn like, okay, step out of the car for a second. So immediately, my twin Vaughn, he let him know like, yo, before anything, bro, I just want to let you know that there's like a fake gun in the car. Like, now this is a prop gun because we were going to New York with the intentions of like doing a whole bunch of content, but you know, with short amount of time, we obviously did not get everything we needed to get done. And the prop was for one of Vaughn's, you feel me, like reels, like one of his skits and shit like that. So that's what the gun was for. Before any comments like about oh what y'all doing riding around shut the fuck up, man. We content creators, man. We just be trying to get shit done, and you gotta do what you gotta do, man. But he ends up telling the officer that you feel me, like there is a fake gun in the bag, like we're YouTubers and shit like that. After Vaughn tells him that, he immediately says step out of the car, and we ended up getting out of the car. Now he separated us. Like after that, like 4 more cop cars came in, and I believe he said that because of the whole, like, you feel me, gun situation. So they had to verify, and yeah, that the cops end up separating us. They got me on one side of the car, but on the other curb, like I'm fucking across the street, and they got Vaughn, they got him by the other side of the car. Now once I stepped outside, bro, I was not having it, bro. I was literally cold as hell. Now I had my jacket and everything, shit like that, cool, calm. But y'all, this is where in where I stay at, bro, my state, literally it was like pushing 30 degrees. Like that's how cold it was outside. Like not even pushing 30 degrees. I'm talking about we in 37, we in fucking 30, 36, like 35, like that type shit. Like bro, it was about cold as hell, and it's at night. It's literally fucking 1 o'clock at night, and fuck all the whole time shit, because it was way past the destination time we were gonna make it in. So I just knew, bro, this shit was getting pushed back. So I'm like, bro, come on, bro, it's cold as shit, like what's going on, like da da da. Now the cop comes back over to me, and they're asking me questions like, how do I know this person, da da da. They're asking me what's his name, what's his first and last name. I tell the officer his real name, you feel me. He asked me his last name. I'm like, shit, I don't know his last name, like, you feel me, we not that close. But then he's like, I don't understand why you're with somebody you don't know their last name. I'm like, okay. They're asking us our relation to each other. Like I'm like, yeah, that's my homie, like, you feel me, that's my friend. So they sent another officer over to me to go ahead and talk to Vaughn, because literally at this point, yo, it was hella fucking cops. Like bro, it was, like I said, there was 3 more cop cars that pulled up. It was like 4 cops in total, 4 cop cars in total. And I thought it was just a bit unnecessary. I'm like, damn, like why is there so many cops? Like what happened? Like I'm sitting on the curb, you got this other cop watching me, bro, and I'm like, yo, it's cold as hell, like what's going on and shit like that. The first cop who pulled me over, he ends up walking back to me and telling me, so I am gonna let you know that we're gonna search the car, and I'm asking you your permission to search for the gun and the gun only. And I'm like, okay, like hold on, like it's in a bag, like he could literally just give you the bag, and like, you feel me, like y'all can have that shit, like to let y'all know, because like if we had real guns on us, we would not be like willing to, you feel me, let them search the car. But at the same time, bro, I had weed on me too, so I wasn't really knowing what was finna happen, like if they found that weed and shit like that. So after him continuing to ask the question, I'm just like, okay, like he ends up getting suspicious of like, yo, why, like come on, bro, I'm looking for the gun only. So he's like, is there anything else I need to know about? And I just straight up tell him, bro, like I got like some weed in the car, that's about it. And he's like, okay. And immediately after that, he tells me, okay, I want you to know that I don't care about the weed. I just need to make sure that the gun is what you say it is, and things of that nature. So I'm like, okay, so then go ahead, it should be like a bag, like, you feel me, like stuff like that. And so we're literally watching this cop search the backseat of my car, and you know, he ends up, you know, finding the gun, and then somebody else walks over to him, and like now I see them like looking at something else, and I'm already knowing, bro, they was looking at that weed. I had a few packs on me, bro. Don't even ask me why I had a few packs on me, because you know what I'm saying, I'm a stoner. I get geek wherever I go. So you feel me? I'm gonna keep me a few packs of Zol on me, like shit like that. So after that, literally, I have no clue what happens. Nobody is talking to me. Nobody is telling me nothing. But he goes back to his car. You feel me? Like, nobody's saying nothing. This officer right here next to me is like over here not saying nothing to me. Like, I'm cold as hell. You feel me? I don't know what the fuck is going on over there by Vaughn and shit like that. So I'm just really confused because nobody is talking to me. So I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, what's going on? So after like, bro, probably like 6 minutes of me wondering what the fuck is going on, the main officer who pulled me over ends up coming back over to me and tells me that the good news is that you're only getting some tickets. You feel me? And I was like, okay, you feel me? So after that, he walks back to his car, and I guess he was supposedly writing those tickets. So me, I'm just still over here cold as hell. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, I have my bubble coat on, everything. It's just fucking freezing. Like, no funny shit. Like, it's cold as shit. So after a few minutes go by, like, he hands me the tickets and says, okay, you're free to go. And go ahead, head back to your car. And I'm like, okay, so like, what are these tickets for? And he's like, go ahead, head back to your car. Like, you feel me? And I'm like, so you're not gonna tell me what these tickets for were? You know what I'm saying? And basically, I literally have all the tickets right here, and I'm finna let y'all know what these tickets are for. But yo, I end up just going ahead and walking back to my car because, you feel me, he said I'm free to go. Like, I just need to get the fuck out of here because I still need to get home. Like, I haven't got home yet. After that, I literally got back in the car. They literally told Vaughn he can go too and shit like that. And I just had this thick ass fucking thing of tickets in my hand. Just, I didn't know what they were for, none of that. I didn't know how much they costed, shit like that. But literally, we were in a whole different direction of where we needed to be at. So we ended up getting back on the right direction. And I ended up dropping Vaughn home, bro. It was literally already 2 a.m. I didn't get in the house till 3 a.m. But it was pretty much a smooth drive back home. Like, it was just real weird, bro. Like, it was just real weird. And it's crazy too because I think I'm getting some points on my license, bro. Like, as speaking this as of now, bro, I haven't even like gone to, you know, the court date and shit like that. I did pay the tickets, but I do have, you feel me, points on my license, I feel as though. So I have a $55 ticket for obstruction of view, which is basically, I have like cracks in my windshield. I have 2 cracks in my windshield, and they're not the size of a penny. So if they're bigger than the size of a penny, bro, it's literally like, you literally can't drive with that. Even though I can clearly fucking see, I can't drive with a cracked windshield. And also the tint on my front windshield as well. Like, you feel me? Then I have a $141 speeding ticket for going 82 miles per hour. That's what they caught me doing. 82 miles per hour. No. Pace that 80 miles per hour. There we go. So that's what this ticket is for. Then I have a $86 ticket, which is for following too closely. You feel me? They said I was following too closely behind the car, but 9 times out of 10, I was probably changing lanes. No funny shit. Like, you ever been driving on the highway and then like you change lanes and the car in front of you, like, they just automatically shift, like, for no reason. Like, not for no reason, but they shift, you feel me, the opposite way of you so they can give you room. But it's not even like you're that close. You feel me? Understand what I'm saying? Like, I hope it's somebody out here who understand what I'm saying by that. But that's literally what I mean, bro. So if anything, it was probably like just that, bro. Like, I was not following too close by nobody. Then I have another $55 ticket, and that is for the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life, which is not having lights on your back license plate. You feel me? If your license plate is not covered with like a grayed out or a black license plate cover, like I'm talking about it goes over the whole license plate, what the fuck are you giving me a ticket for? Because I do not have no lights from my car shining down on my license plate, bro. This is a fucking 2011, you know what I'm saying, Jeep. What the fuck you mean? Like, bro, come on now. So that's the shit that really pissed me off, bro. Like, on some real shit. Like, they just wanted to write me up for everything. And y'all, totaling that up, bro, that was a good like $300 in tickets, bro. But we went ahead and we paid that shit, bro, because we not even about that life, bro. It's no reason, you feel me? I could have chose not guilty on some of these, but you feel me, it's just like, fuck it, bro. I really should have fought some of these, I won't even lie, but like, you feel me, that's some bullshit, bro, for real. But honestly, the windshield one, I could understand because of, you know, all the tints and shit. In my state, you're not supposed to have tints on your windshield and your front two passenger and driver side. Why? I don't know. No cap. But yeah, man, that's literally the story time. And if you guys fuck with this video, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn all them post notifications on, man. I'm gonna continue to keep dropping bangers for y'all. I love y'all boys, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man.